I've kind of had this idea that I want to learn like Ocarina of Time glitches just based on what I've been watching on YouTube. So like bomb hovering and OI and stuff like that. Like maybe that would be fun. Maybe I'd just do that as like a one-off thing, like in the New Year's. Like if I have time, I think that would be fun. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Interesting to me at least. Like if I learned enough to be able to do like one of those really wild like everything randomizers. I don't know. That would be cool. Hello, breadfiesta here, and welcome back to Let's Play WWE 2K23 MyGM. Slight programming update. I changed the name of the series from MyGM Mode to just MyGM. So, big sweeping changes all across the breadfiesta universe. We are in the middle of the NXT season. We've managed to climb our way out of third place, and now we are in second place. We were briefly in first. The numbers have not made a whole lot of sense week to week, but we're doing our best. We're only, just under 18,000 fans behind, so pretty good. So we're going to keep up that momentum here. Another programming note. It's not midnight. It's well before midnight. Like, it's still dark, because it gets dark at 2 p.m., which is whatever. I screwed up my blinds. Yeah, so it's a little bit earlier. I'm feeling generally better. I've completed one of my grad school classes. My tummy is upset, though, so we'll see how that shapes up the NXT landscape. Anyway, let's get into it. We'll cut to the emails and shakeup after the Extreme Rules live event, and then we'll get into booking with Week 11. Okay, let's do our emails and shakeups before I end here. Tampa, Florida, Survivor Series. Adam Pierce. Your show really topped the charts. How'd you manage to pull that off? I do listen to my stars and I spend my cash wisely. Actually, that is 100% accurate. Words to live by. Nice job, but I'll get you next time. That's so much more like nice. That's a very respectful conversation. I will not attack Adam Pierce. JC Jane. Good old Tampa. Time to give my adoring fans what they want. I'd better be on the card tonight or there'll be hell to pay, Xavier. You're very injured, or low stamina. Montez Ford. I'm not feeling physically 100% right now. I don't mind pain, but I don't want a serious injury. Yeah, you can have 2 weeks off. That's fine. You're the champion, but we'll figure something out. Yeah, because I could use this take a week off at the health spa, which just automatically uses one of my health spa cards, which might be like a better deal. He is happy. So I think I might actually just do the health spa thing. Yeah, you appreciate it. So no morale boost for that. If you give them the 2 weeks, then they do get a morale boost, but I think that's fine. All right, what do we got here? Rope-a-dope. Using at least one fighter superstar in a match increases its quality. Now that is interesting because I do, again, have like a really high number of fighters on my roster. At least on the women's side, I've got 4 of them. Men's side, I only have Ezekiel. So that's an idea. Directed anger, having an unhappy superstar in a match slightly increases match quality. Not going to do that. Bit of a break. Triple threat matches cost superstars less stamina. So these are not my favorite cards. They're not like this one. I'm not, because my stars are generally, I keep them happy. So this would not pay off for me in the end. Like the fact that they're all seasonal too is nice. So I'm torn between doing the fighter superstar one or the triple threat one. The issue with triple threat is that you kind of have to do face-to-face heal. and that sort of like locks you into something. Whereas like I feel like I can do a lot more with the fighter one. Like I'm struggling a little bit with stamina, but I don't think I can rely. I think this is more versatile. I'm gonna go with the fighter one. Yeah. And I'm gonna look up, I guess, whether make an appearance means that she can just cut a promo. Because if she can, then that would be great. Okay. Well, we'll go from there. There we go. Okay. So I did a little bit of research on this. JC Jane expects to make an appearance in front of her home crowd here in Tampa, Florida. I believe that doing a promo is fine, at least from what I read. And if it's not, then we'll just have to deal with it. JC's going to be really upset. Other things I wrote down. I want to do a submission match this week. I've got, obviously, the Austin Theory GM interference, which I want to do next week. And then Jinder Mahal needs a world title shot within the next 3 weeks. However, both Jinder and Theory and Montez Ford, I believe, are all too exhausted to compete. I do need to check the schedule run-in this week for Coast to Coast. I would like that. We'll consider. I have a big enough roster. I should have enough people to compete. Probably have The Rock fight Brute Force. That'll be fine. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's do some checks here. Let's check power cards first. Let's see what we got here. Health Spa 3 is good. I should start thinking about picking up some of these like match cards. Like just to have for WrestleMania. Backstage Brawl is a good one to have. So I think what I'll do, I'll skip double cost. I think I'm done with attacking Tyler Breeze for now. So should be good there. Let's set our logistics, even though we may not even be able to get the bonus for the Fleet Center here. Because we need to have 2 level 2 or higher rivalries, and I don't think I have that. Oh, I might, because of Roman and Ciampa. So we might be fine. Oh, I also got Jinder. Okay, so Jinder is actually fine stamina-wise. Let's sort by... Oh, Montez isn't even here this week, so there we go. Sort by stamina. Still haven't moved my camera preview. I don't know where I'd put it, so you're just going to get the side of my face. Okay, stamina. Looking here. My device will restart to update outside of active hours. Thanks. Okay, so Jay needs to rest. Aaliyah needs to rest. Montez is out. Bianca needs to rest. Wendy, JC, Shotzi, and Theory. So a total of 8 people on my roster. That leaves me with 14, which is a good amount. Ooh, that's not good. Lacey's not happy. That would be my next thing to check, is to do a morale check here. Morale. I'm guessing Lacey's going to be at the bottom. Yeah, because Montez is hidden. Okay. We need to get Lacey a win, or at least something good for her. I don't have any like power cards that like for Superstar Morale right now. Okay. I guess losing all those title matches didn't help. Shock. Okay. Well, let's get again some stuff here. We need we want that submission match. So this Ezekiel Omos feud, it's got to go. It's level 4, and I don't want to be sitting on it for the next 5 weeks. So 1-on-1 submission match, done. Okay. I also want to do Ciampa. Your stamina is so much lower than Roman's. Well, let's just put them here and then just think about what else we'll do. I do need to have JC make an appearance, so we'll just reserve a promo spot for her. Let's find something for Lacey to do. Lacey versus Cora Cut. Okay. That might be decent. Lacey should win that. Plus, that's our commissioner goal, so that's good. And who else do we got left? Kyle Slickman and Jinder Mahal, huh? Well, I got Adonis. Sort by stamina. Okay. So let's see. We got. Where's Kyle Slickman? Kyle Slickman's here. Let's maybe do like a. Oh, maybe we can set up who again are our tag champs. It's Jinder Ezekiel, and Ezekiel's busy. So I noticed the tag feud is just gone. So the one that I had between like Jinder and Ezekiel versus the big bald men or whatever. That just I guess decayed away. So I'd never seen that happen before. So maybe that's new. It's fine. I didn't want it anyway. So I can't do anything with the tag division right now. I could maybe set up. Who would Adonis be feuding with next? Ezekiel, probably. Oh, Ezekiel's the tag champ. Ah! I gotta get those tag titles off of them. Fatal 4-way. Let's do Jinder. Let's do Slickman. And I was thinking maybe Rock and Force. Because I would like to have The Rock on the show. Force, yeah. Okay. Zelina can cut a promo. And then we'll have... And these will probably transform into, like, call-outs, I think. So, let's see here. Where are my ideas? I still have JC and Wendy Chu, so that will build. I have Ella and Cora. So let's put some pairs together. Zelina needs a new competitor. I've done some assessment and evaluation also, just thinking back on Bianca and Zelina just not being able to like have good performances. And I think I've been like using performance as a stand-in for like effort, But that may not be. Like, Bianca and Zelina could have been trying, like, new things, and they just didn't land with the crowd. So maybe that is why they were getting low performance scores. So I need to be a little bit more gentle and soft on that. So, okay. Who would be a good person to pair with Zelina? Or pair against Zelina? I could do some, you know what? I was thinking of doing some, like, role changes. Just to keep things fresh. So, like, one thing I was actually thinking, I would prefer to rest Aaliyah, so maybe I'll do this next week, but is this. Turn Aaliyah face, and then have her partner with Caden. And then that way they can then feud with Shotzi and Jane once the Wendy Chu thing is over. That could be something. I'm interested in that. I don't think it happens this week. So I was thinking of, if I turn Aaliyah face, then I need to turn a face heel. And the person that I would maybe do that is Bianca. So what's Bianca's stamina looking like? Bianca's stamina is fine. I could turn Bianca heel. I'm interested in that. So maybe maybe this is a call out. Something like that. Maybe this can be a self promo. That's fine. I'm not sure. So okay, let's think of the ideas. Let's get some. Just taking quick notes. So okay. If I do turn Aaliyah and Bianca, then my rivalries, I want to fast track Jane and Wendy. I need somebody for Shotzi, because Shotzi and Evans just never took off. So I guess Shotzi would then be Aaliyah. And then Caden would be Jane. That leaves Lacey for Zelina. Or Wendy for Zelina. I don't think I've got a couple options. One of Lacey or Wendy goes against Zelina. Probably Wendy might be better. Okay. So that'll free things up. And on the men's side, I want to do, I think, because Montez Ford is still the champ, right? So I want to do him against, I would like to do him against Omos, actually. Or depending on how long this Roman Reigns thing is. I think we'll just sort of let things fall into place. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Ciampa's stamina is too low. I can't really push anything there. Pretty much everyone's stamina is too low. How are we doing on health spas? So I have 2 level 1s, 1 level 2, and 1 level 3. So I can use this on anybody. If I'm going to have Aaliyah cutting a promo, then I don't need to do it on her. The fact that I'm not having Adonis do anything this week isn't right. I should figure that out. Who would Jay feud with? Jay could feud with Austin Theory. That's a good idea. So maybe I use it on Jay just because his stamina is especially low. Just the extra 6 will be nice. And I can use multiple, but I'll just hang on to them for now. Everybody else seems fine. Is this match fine? Should be okay. This match will be silly. I almost feel like this match should be better. Just looking at their popularities, Roman needs something working for him here. What about that? That's 2 heels though. 2 heels and a face. It's not the right. Does Tampa care about that? Tampa's the home of JC Jane. They wouldn't care about that. Yeah. Okay. Do I switch? No, I think this is the right order. There. That just feels. I like it. Feels like I like it. I get all of my logistics bonuses. Roster is fine. Just check free agents just for fun. We see all the ones who I would like to book, but I don't have a place for. Quinn B, Ali Brawler, Billy Slugger. Penelope Perfect is new. Bobby Marquis got let go from WCW, it looks like. From the real people up here, there's Becky, Solo, Corbin. Okay, we're fine. Maybe we're fine, but I think the order of this match is. I'm just like thinking, do I do a tables match here? Because Ciampa's for sure going to be below 40 anyway. So maybe tables, is fine. Just give it like a little bit of like oomph, you know? We've got a run in. We've got... Okay. I think this is good. Yeah. And we'll just kind of see just what happens here. If Lacey doesn't win in that mid-card match, she's almost certainly going to hold me up for money, which is fine. Like, I've got the money for it. All right. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Tell some stories. All right. Welcome to NXT in Tampa, Florida. Hot and humid. At the Extreme Rules live event, Ashante the Adonis proved that he was the North American champion, and the dominant force all around North America. And he's coming out and kind of flaunting his or the success that he has. And then Roman Reigns comes out and says that he never got a rematch for the title, that he lost, and he demands it. And then Ciampa comes out and says he didn't even get a match at Extreme Rules, which, to be fair, neither did Roman. And so he says that if Roman's going to get a match, then this big, bald, beautiful brother should get one as well. And the is like, sure. And then the match happens. And so it is for the North American title, triple threat. And also, looks like Kyle Slickman left his sound equipment all around. And so this becomes an impromptu tables match. 3, 2, 1. Let's see who wins. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Roman gets the title back in a 4-star amazing match that grows the Ciampa Reigns feud and gives that a little more excitement and lets me think about what I want to do with Adonis. I know exactly what I'm going to do with Ashante the Adonis. Perfect. That's a good idea. Me. So that is a level 3 feud. Reigns defeats... I feel like I was supposed to do something with Roman. It's probably fine. Reigns defeats Ciampa and Adonis in a 4-star match where the North American title changes hands. Okay, good job. Jacy Jane makes an appearance in her hometown of Tampa, Florida. And she says that Tampa is a beautiful, lush, green ecosystem. And it's the perfect place for Team Green. And it is not the perfect place for sleepwalking toddlers or whatever. And the crowd thought that was good. They think maybe that Wendy's outfit is perhaps a bit too warm for Tampa, Florida, which is why Wendy isn't even here. The warm weather, maybe she was sleeping. So that becomes a level 4 rivalry. Jane calls Shoot. All right. Next up, we have Cora Cut wants to fight everybody. And Lacey Evans, most of the competitors in the tag team match had to take a break. But Lacey is still ready to go. And so she's ready to discipline this wild child. And in the middle, Ella Rubao interrupts the match, believing that Cora is ducking her. As the newest faces on the roster, she wants to, set themselves both up for success, while Cora is just sort of in it for herself.
1, 2, ring that bell.
And the distraction does give Lacey Evans the win, and it's okay. Good enough. Does not boost the Ella Cora feud, but gives Lacey a win, which she desperately needed. So Evans defeats Cut with a run-in by Rubao. 2.5 stars. Bianca Belair comes out, and she is upset with all of the news that's been running around that her performance has been poor. And she's not having any of it. She doesn't want to hear it from the fans. She doesn't want to hear it from management. And she's taking her career into her own hands, and it's okay. Following the debacle in the opening match with the tables being left out, Brute Force is giving a lecture to Kyle Slickman. And Jinder Mahal comes in and is just like, Kyle, I told you, you can't be doing that. Come on. And as Brute Force is giving the security lecture, The Rock is coming up behind him and mockingly mimicking his lecture. And this becomes a whole kerfuffle out in the ring. And just see what happens.
1, 2, that's 3, ring it.
The Rock picks up a win. And it's great. And it grows at least their rivalry. They're level 4 now? Oh boy, I've got a lot of level 4s a little earlier than I kind of want. So Rock defeats Force, Mahal, and Slickman in a 3.5 star. Zelina Vega comes out. That's a lot more cheers than I would expect for a good promo, but the new NXT Women's Champion, she is, as a queen doing the royal wave, and she mocks Bianca a little bit for being such a sore loser, and claiming that her performance was perfectly fine, and Bianca was the one who couldn't keep up. So, but the crowd kind of liked the jeering and the mockery, so that was good. And in our main event, a storyline that's been going on forever, seemingly forever. This will bring us to the end of the big, bald, beautiful men, or whatever. Ezekiel versus Omos in a submission match. This will end the rivalry. That's what submission matches do. And we'll see who submits who. And there may be further implications abound.
1, 2, ring that bell.
Omos wins. That's a bit surprising. 3.5 stars. So at least as good as the match before it. Omos defeats Ezekiel. I kind of thought Zeke would win. All right. Okay, WCW. What's just okay. So Kane is here.
1, 2, that's it. Bring it.
And he beats Johnny Gargano, and it's good. I agree, that is good. Adrian Williams is here, and he's trying his best. I like his outfit. Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton are not feuding with each other.
2, it's over. Hit the bell.
Because Tiffany's feud with Asuka is on hold while Asuka recovers from her million-year-long injury. Akira Tozawa also tries his best, but doesn't work. Jerry Lawler is here now, and he is going to be joining Jerry Sweat and Bobby Lashley for a match for the hardcore title. And Lashley retains, and it's good. This is the actual feud that Trish is in, and it's good at least. And then Titus O'Neil and Santos Escobar have a feud apparently, and Santos has a title. And both of them were also below 40 stamina, but they managed to not hurt each other, so that's great. These two could have blown off their feud at Extreme Rules, but they didn't. Jimmy Uso has all the belts. The staminas are also real low, so careful there. Edge is on NXT 2.0 now, so more heavy reliance on legends by the AI shows here. Molly Holly and Maurice, I don't think they were feuding.
That's it. Ring it.
Feels like the announcer's voice cracked there, but Molly Holly wins. Shawn Michaels is excellent, and he calls out Edge, who is not excellent. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to have a match for the second time in, 10 weeks, and it starts a new rivalry, and disappointing finish. Nakamura should just stay on the mic. Bad Bunny is here, and he's okay. And here's the tag team match.
1, 2.
Not for the titles, by the way. Tornado tag, so risk of injury, I'm sure. Yep, there it is. Natalya, who is the world champ also, by the way. So that's a good week for NXT. I think we won. I think we won. I was curious okay. So there, I'll find The Rock is a bit exhausted, so we'll have him cut a promo instead. Nothing special there. Somebody's good at tables matches. That's good to know. Ciampa, super exhausted, so he's got to rest next week. Ezekiel Omos, low performance. What can you do? But Ezekiel he's not mad by it. Lacey got some morale, so that's good. Okay. And I wanted to see Natalya. Oh, stale rivalry too. Look at her stamina, 10. Yikes. Was that the only Yeah, both of them are low. That one's stale also. You can see like a stale. I hardly ever let my rivalries go stale, but typically you'll see. So like blowing off a feud that's at level 4 gives you 5 stars in the rivalry column. A rivalry that's at 1 gives you 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 5 stars, and then a stale rivalry just gives you back down to 2. So you still get some benefit from booking a stale rivalry, but it's diminishing returns. You do want to blow it off, because then you can start to build other rivalries and get up to that 3 and 4 level. Yeah, this one here, I believe, 3 was the highest, so we got the 3-star. That's our MyGM lecture. Roman Reigns is good at tables matches. Okay, good to know. 107 rating score, 50,000 fans, $56,000 dues. Ella attacked Cora. Name a rivalry with a better ending than Omos and Ezekiel. All of the ones that I ended last week. It does not mean that Ezekiel has to get his head shaved. That was not part. It was not Luchas de Apuestas. Raucous response from the Tampa audience for their girl JC Jane, even when she insulted them. I don't think she did. That's not the promo I remember. Wait, Bianca Belair is a bad guy now? Didn't expect that. Yeah. Did not want to see Roman Reigns winning that championship. Would have preferred to see either the or Tommaso Ciampa with the belt. Interesting. And Big Hillbilly TLC talks about triple threats needing more faces than heels. Okay. 106 rating score, 54,000 fans. Why? Oh, all right, because of the retention. 111 rating score, 53,000 fans. Why was their rating score higher? So they're 1182.19. I'm 1279. My match card quality was better, though. Like, overall, like, if we swap our opener and main event, then we match in both of those. All the mid-card matches are the same, and then we had a higher second mid-card. Is it because they had, like, does the tornado tag maybe give a boost that submission doesn't? That doesn't make any sense. Unless they could have a shakeup that also increases like match quality. In fact, I forgot to even look at what my shakeup was. I think it has something to do with fighters. Anyway, we do get Coast to Coast, and apparently we also get Veto Champ. So that's cool. So we are now 16,000 behind, even though we lost fans. Don't know. I just don't know how the math works there. Cleveland, Cora cut. That loser Ella attacked me during that last fight. I'm not going to stand for garbage like that. I want to settle things in the ring within the next 3 weeks. You got it. You mess with cut, you pay the price. Ashante the Adonis is the only one actually asking for their rematch clause, so I'll give it to him. Okay. Ensure that your least popular available giant is in a match this week. Well, I only have 2 giants. Or no, I have 3 now. I'm guessing it's Bianca. For free arena booking, that's decent. Manage roster. It's actually Omos. That's surprising. I feel like I've had Omos on my rosters before, and I've just never been able to like figure it out with him. Aaliyah and Caden both dropped, so they're actually my lowest now. That's also a little surprising. But if we sort by stamina now, we only have The Rock and Ciampa that we need to figure out. Let's do morale check. See where Lacey's at. Lacey is at least at like satisfied. She's no longer disgruntled. But I probably will rest her this week. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to do... Do I glow off Wendy and JC? Put them in a submission match? I am not opposed to it. What else do I need to do? I do need to have Austin Theory needs to be in a match this week, as does Jinder, which means that Montez also needs to be in a match this week. Okay. So then here's what happens. Main event is we're putting... Oh, no, this is going to be a triple threat. And we're not doing Hell in a Cell, but we are going to do Montez Ford. Where's he at? Jinder Mahal and Omos. World title. And just put Montez Ford right back on the injury reserve. Ideally, maybe I reorder this. I don't think the order actually matters, but ideally I'd like to see Montez Omos. I was thinking I was going to do Montez Adonis, but I will figure out what else I'm going to do with Adonis. What is my shakeup? Using at least one fighter superstar in a match increases its quality. I feel like I had... Maybe I didn't. Well, Lacey. No, Lacey's a bruiser. Cora Cut, though, is a fighter, so that should have helped that match. Rock, Force, Mahal, Slickman. There was no fighter in that match. Omos, Ezekiel. Ezekiel was a fighter, so that helped that one. And then... Yeah, so I actually didn't use my fighters pretty much at all last week. This one doesn't have a fighter in it, but it's a world title match with some of the most popular people on the roster, so that will only help. I want to do Lacey on the mic. 3 promo skill for Lacey is just so underselling how good she was on the mic. I was going to turn Aaliyah also. I'll change on Aaliyah. I'm going to do... I need to have Austin Theory in a match. Maybe I just get like Roman Adonis out of the way now. Just so I don't have to worry about it later. Where's the Adonis? This match is going to be... I want to feud Adonis with. It would be Jay or Ezekiel. Ezekiel's got more stamina, but if it's a GM interference, it has to be a normal match. So I might do... Ezekiel Theory would be fine. I just don't want... Ezekiel's going to get mad. Like losing that... Okay, well, if I don't do... well, I think it has to be Jay, because if I were to do Ezekiel Theory, then that would leave only Jay and Adonis unpaired, and they literally just got off of a feud. So, I think it has to be these two. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. And what did I just say about like using my fighters, and then again, I'm not using any of them. I would like to start doing like the like tag matches, but I need to wait one more week. So maybe I just take it easy. Let's see who can be in a fatal 4-way. Let's see. We've got Ala and Cora. They do want to fight each other, so I'll just put them in the match. Cora. And then maybe I do... Kane Shotzi. Yeah. Let's just do that. I should have checked the power cards. Let's see here. Another backstage brawler. I don't care. I don't want any of these, actually. We're going to do, because we have a GM interference, so we are going to do that. Okay. Oh, we actually don't have 2 rivalries on the card? I have no rivalries on the card, actually. Well, in that case, I have a single level 1. But I think like this gets me a 9% show quality with that boost. But this is just way more like for ticket price, and it's an 8% show quality. That I'm just gonna do the Fleet Center. We can't go back to the concert hall. Not right now. Out. Let's see here. What do I want? Who did I say Ezekiel was going to feud with? Adonis. Let's do that then. Okay. Really, again, taking advantage of my my shake up here. Okay. Title match between very popular stars. Title match between some less popular stars, but it's a triple threat. This is a mid-card match if I've ever seen one. They're fairly popular. There's a GM interference. Specialist Bruiser is fine. This one's got 2 fighters, so it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think I have to push anybody. I think I'll just do normal matches this week. Was going to check this here. Yeah, because the only thing I have left is steel cage matches. And so the other thing I was going to note is I had this one here. Book 15 title shows with a title match. I have not even had 15 shows yet. So I'm guessing that one is actually just book 15 title matches. So it's just named wrong. So good to know. Do I want to put anybody to the health spa? Ciampa. How is he? He's happy. Okay, then maybe I'll just throw a health spa 1 at him. That would bring him to 47. That's fine. Okay. I think that's pretty quick booking, but I think I'm satisfied with it. Yeah, I'm kind of good with the order of all these matches. I think the only person I'll need to worry about after this week, stamina-wise, is Montez. I think morale-wise, just keep an eye on all the same ones I've been keeping an eye on. Yeah, okay, let's do it. All right, we're in Columbus, Ohio. And last week we saw Ashante the Adonis lose the North American title to Roman Reigns, who is now in his second reign. Roman's second reigns. And Ashante the Adonis wants to be Ashante the Adonis the second North American champion. So let's see how many definite articles we can add to this rematch for the title. Ciampa is at a health spa because he injured his poor little bald head. Too bad. Adonis regains the title in a 4.5-star classic. Wow. Popularity's big here in Columbus, Ohio. So Adonis is now a 2-time champ. Reigns in a 4.5-star match for the North American title. This is exciting because now, as Adonis finishes the match, Ezekiel comes out and says, I may not have been able to defeat the bald men, but like you, I want nothing to do with them. But I do want that North American title. And that's an excellent promo. Carrying on the energy of the night. So Ezekiel calls out Adonis. So there we go. There's a feud. In our main card here, Jey Uso is feeling really distraught, being left out of the North American division now. He was the initial champion and now just doesn't seem to have a place in the division. And Austin Theory, he similarly feels like he's out of place for the world title. And I'm going to try to figure out something to do with Jey Uso putting 2 fingers up and Austin Theory putting 2 fingers down. So look forward to that. That's what Xavier Woods says when he's on commentary for this match. And somehow that gets into Jey Uso's head.
1, 2, ring that bell.
And Austin Theory picks up a win and starts a new rivalry. 2.5 stars. That, you know what? We're moving stuff forward. Theory defeats Uso, who's going to be real upset. 2.5 stars. Yeah, cool. All right. Aaliyah, after having been voted at Extreme Rules to be the top fighting style in all of NXT, she decides that she doesn't want to be clashing over fighting styles anymore. She wants to be clashing over titles. And she had a conversation with none other than Caden Carter. And she has an idea for which title perhaps they could be going for. And so it was a little weak following that match, following that previous match. But it does establish her as a face. So good for Aaliyah. Speaking of Caden Carter, she's out here doing flips, and she's excited for her new partnership with Aaliyah. And Shotzi comes out, one of the tag team champions, and says, if you think that you're going to come anywhere close to our titles, you've got another thing coming. And all the while, Cora Cut and Ella Rubao are fighting their way out to the ring, and they just decide to have a classic NXT quadruple threat kerfuffle.
1, 2, it's over. Hit the bell.
Shotzi wins. And a new rivalry. Perfect. And that's a level 2 for Rubao and Cut. That works out great. Columbus, you're doing me a solid here. So that is Shotzi picking up a win. Defeats Carter, Rubao, and Cut in a 2.5 star match. Backstage, we have a little bit of an altercation. The mother of NXT, Lacey Evans, is leading a tour. And she's trying to get all the kids to, stay in single file line. And in doing so, she ends up trying to shuffle 5'0" Queen Zelina into the line with the kids. And she feels so offended that she storms out to the ring and calls out Lacey Evans. Calls her a bad mother. I dropped my pen. So that's what that's going to be. A bunch of level 1 rivalries this week. Again, this is a building week. Normally you'd think the first week of the 5-week stretch would be a building week, but that's not how it was. So Vega calls Evans. And in our main event, the internet has been abuzz with Jinder Mahal. They've been really excited to see him as this moral compass on NXT, trying to keep everybody in line. And they've been asking for him to get a world title shot. And Montez Ford, he sees the tweets and he's like, all right, you got it. And then Omos, coming off of a big win last week, and says, what about me? And Montez says, what about you? But they're out in the ring, so it becomes a triple threat world title match. And so we'll see, will Montez retain? Will we see a new champion in Jinder Mahal, which would then put my world title feud as Jinder Mahal and Kyle Slickman? And if Kyle Slickman ends up as my world champion at some point this season, I'm not going to be pleased. That's not at all what I expected was going to happen. Okay. I was fully expecting Jinder to pick up the title, which I would have been okay with. I think Jinder should have been world champion. He was world champion. Yeah. He should have been world champion again. But Omos being the world champion is okay. Anything can happen on NXT. We've now got the tallest superstar and the shortest superstar as our world champions. That's a fun little thing. Omos defeats Ford and Mahal, and it's a 4-star match, so that's pretty good. That's amazing booking, actually. 4-star men's world title. Lots of title changes happening on NXT. It's very exciting. NXT is the land of titles. Sheamus Why is Sheamus so low stamina? I don't feel like he's ever had a match. But Sheamus is here, and he's fighting Akira Tozawa.
1, 2.
In an Iron Man match, by the way. So, congrats on your injury? No, I guess not. Adrian Williams is trying again. But, you know, for as many legends as WCW uses, they also at least try to build up some new people, like Jerry Sweat. Humberto Carrillo is also apparently on this show and has some sort of title. Whatever.
2. That's it. Ring the bell.
Elias wins. And now Jerry Sweat and Humberto Carrillo are in rivalry. Kane cuts a self promo, and it's okay. Kane is a level 3 promo? Maybe. This is a tag team.
1, 2. Ring the bell.
That's the tag team. Santos injured for 4 weeks. Yikes. Why? Okay. Sheamus literally just started a feud, and I'm pretty sure Rikishi is also in a feud. No, he was in a feud with Rey Mysterio, but then Rey Mysterio had to return to his home planet. The last woman standing.
1, 2. That's 3. Bell.
Okay. Amazing. Lita and Ronda Rousey.
1, 2. Ring it.
Lita. Indy Hartwell is a tag team champion. This is a mid-card match.
1, 2. It's over. Ring it.
Cora Jade wins. Good for her. Literally good. Jimmy Uso charity. That's pretty good, actually. Drew McIntyre and Bad Bunny. Sure, why not?
2. That's it. Ring the bell.
Bad Bunny. That's good. Seth and Nakamura. Nakamura's not even on the mic, but it's excellent. And then Shawn and Edge in a TLC match.
That's 3. Ring it.
Amazing. They got to pull out all the stops just to even get close to my show now. And I'm still going to somehow lose in match rating. Let's see what we got here. This was almost a perfect match, actually. If it had not been a normal match, this probably would have been a 5-star match out of nowhere. Like, maximum popularity, almost perfect performance. The title match roles worked well. Class matchups worked well. So we may be seeing more of them in the future. Who's buzzing? Okay. What do we got here? This match was okay. Jey Uso upset. But Austin Theory gets a big boost from it. This match, you know, we're raising up some stamina, or raising up some popularity, so it's something. And our world title, Montez needs to rest. Montez and Jinder are at least not upset. This is just a really good week. I'm pleased. I mean, not so great for Santos Escobar. Somebody's in a good... I think AJ and Bobby were a good tag team. Amazing booking. 110 rating score, 52,000 fans, $100,000. We're almost going to be back over 1 million. Oh, that was awesome. Woods came out of nowhere to help Theory against Jey Uso. I thought they were all on the same team. That's what Jey Uso's going to tell me. Zelina calling out Lacey. Good promo. Omos gets payback on Jinder Mahal. What? Oh, the tag feud that went nowhere. Yeah. Austin Theory takes the match from Jey Uso. That is what happened. The start of a new legendary rivalry between Cora and Ella Rubao. They have been feuding. Thanks for watching Run-In Manager Ultra. There was no love lost between Caden and Shotzi. Okay. Shotzi proving herself the best of the bunch. And Caden says, not my greatest fight tonight. Have to hand it to Shotzi for taking full advantage. Well, that's gracious, but we'll see what happens next. 105 rating score, 52,000 fans. That little fan retention boost if that's a seasonal thing. It's huge. And Humberto Carrillo is natural at tables matches. Okie doke. 113 rating score, 62,000 fans. Again, our show was infinitely better. I just don't know why they're getting so much better match card quality. Probably because we're not using our fighters in the best way. Because everybody's stamina is struggling. Free arena booking. We are now behind by 26,000 fans, so okay. And our world champions, we've got a tiny Zelina Vega and a tiny Omos. Okay. I believe both Angel Garza and Natalia are injured, and Asuka is also injured, so